All right, so we got a little bit of Rand Paul on this one. He was on Fox News talking about Donald Trump's nominees and his opinions on them. Now, I really respect Rand Paul. He's a libertarian, of course, but I like his minimalist government point of view. I don't agree with everything he thinks or says, nor do I agree with everything that libertarians think or say. I think they go a little too far on the minimalist government perspective. Things like drag shows for kids. You know, a lot of libertarians will say it's not the government's responsibility to get involved in that. We can't legislate that stuff. I think that's ridiculous. Also, food producers, when they're putting different products and ingredients in food, libertarians will largely say that the government needs to stay out of that. It is not our business to tell these companies or these restaurants what to put in their food, which is why his opinion on RFK is really kind of interesting. He's going to share a little bit about that on this clip. So let's check out the video and I'll share my thoughts after.
Are you going to be supporting all of President Trump's nominees for his cabinet?
You know, I couldn't be happier with his nominees. I couldn't have picked better. I mean, some of them are people exactly I would have picked. Marty McCary at FDA, Jay Bhattacharya at NIH, Bobby Kennedy, Kash Patel, Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, just the list goes on and on. Pete Hegseth, good people. And yes, the vast majority I will support. On day one, we'll try to get Kristi Noem through Department of Homeland Security. Russ Vogt for OMB. We're going to work hard to get, I think in the first week, you'll have a half a dozen of them approved in the first week. I will control one committee, and that committee I pledge to get them through as quickly as possible.
All right. We'll be watching your work, Senator. Great to see you this morning. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So here it looks like Rand Paul almost unanimously agrees with Donald Trump's nominees. In fact, he said that he would have appointed many of them if he was in charge himself. And I think the big deciding factor for a guy like Rand Paul, again, just like Rand Paul himself, is these people are real. They really believe what they say they believe in. They are not pandering. We see this a lot on the left and with liberals where they'll change their accent or the way that they act, or they'll genuflex, or they'll celebrate certain traditions or celebrations to try to get people to like them or agree with them, or to make people think that they are for them when in fact they could care less about that. It's all pandering. Donald Trump is not putting into place nominees who are panderers. They say what they believe and they believe what they say. And so when Rand Paul is saying he's for a lot of these individuals, I think that's a big part of it. And so at the end of the day, even though he might not be in agreement with them philosophically or policy-wise, at the end of the day, he realizes that they are good choices for the American people and for the United States of America. And it is nice to see this guy whom I respect, and I'm sure many of you do as well, coming on board and saying, yes, I am for many of these nominees. We will be pushing them through as fast as we possibly can. I will be pushing them through as fast as I possibly can. I agree with many of them, and I would have voted the same way if it were me. What do you all think about this? Leave your comments below. I'll catch you on the next video.